Hello, welcome to Michael's Business Buzzwords. This month we're looking at the topic of B2B marketing, business to business. Quite different than B2C, business to consumer. Let's look at our first word, mammoth. Mammoth is an adjective meaning something that's huge or immense. Maybe you know mammoths were giant elephants that lived many hundreds of thousands of years ago. We take that image of a giant elephant and we use it now. For example, talking about Apple is a mammoth organization. Second, portmanteau word. This is a little bit difficult to pronounce, portmanteau word. It actually comes from French originally. Portmanteau is a suitcase made up of two equal parts. Now we use the expression portmanteau word to mean a word that is made up of two or more equal parts. For example, in my article I talked about Intel, which is made up of integrated electronics, Intel. Another example might be FedEx. FedEx is a portmanteau word coming from Federal Express. Third, lag behind. If you lag behind, it means you proceed more slowly than somebody else. So for example, if your competitor is taking more market share, you may be lagging behind them. Number 4, catapult. Catapult is a very strong word. Catapult means to move strongly or quickly ahead of somebody else. The image comes from the children's catapult, where they project the ball far away. So again, you might say, this company has catapulted to number 1 in our industry. Number 5, derived demand. This is a little bit of a very business-like expression. Derived demand refers to demand for some product or material, not for in itself, but for how it's used somewhere else. So for example, Intel used the Intel Inside marketing campaign to create a derived demand for their chips, which are used in the computers. Another example might be derived demand for oil. Oil itself is not so useful, but we use it a lot in petrol, gasoline, for cars and airplanes. Next, content marketing. Especially in B2B marketing, this is becoming very dominant, very important. Content marketing is not just advertising, but instead where you present content, some kind of interesting articles or information to your consumers that they read, and at the same time you can market your products or your company. For example, some websites now give free recipes. These recipes are provided by food companies, and it's a form of content marketing. 7th, to showcase. Showcase means to display something to the best possible effect. The image is coming from a jewelry showcase. I'm sure you've seen in Tiffany's or Cartier, a very shiny showcase, showing off or displaying the best products. Same in business, we can say B2B marketing is all about showcasing your company's best technology or products. And finally, dwarf. You may know dwarf as a noun, meaning very small person. We also use it as a verb. To dwarf means to make something else look smaller by comparison. So, for example, you might say company X is quite big, but compared to company Y, it is dwarfed. It is made to look very small indeed. So, I hope you find these words useful and valuable for you in your business life. Thank you and good luck.